Now back to those congressional hearings. You're looking at a live picture right now, a House committee hearing from those impacted by gun violence, including a fourth grader from Uvalde who says she smeared herself in her classmates' blood and played dead in a desperate bid to survive. Our Ariel Placencia has been following these hearings and joins me live. Ariel, when I heard this little girl's testimony, it just gave me chills.
Absolutely. It was honestly very difficult to listen to her. And, you know, her family and her doctor decided it would be best for the 11-year-old to record her story instead of appearing in person at the hearing today, which is absolutely understandable. Now, we do want to warn you that what you're about to hear is graphic. Miah Cerrillo is her name, and in her video statement, she talks about what she went through. Her father spoke in person after that video. And again, one more warning, some viewers might find the following disturbing.
He shot my friend that was next to me, and I thought he was going to come back to the room, so I grabbed the blood and put it all over me. And
what did you do then when you put the blood on yourself?
just stay quiet, and then I got my teacher's phone and called 911.
Hello, today I come because I could have lost my baby girl. She's not the same little girl that I used to play with.
Now, we also heard from Dr. Roy Guerrero, Uvalde's only pediatrician who treated the young elementary school victims. Again, we want to give you one more warning. His testimony is important to hear, but very difficult to hear because it is so graphic. If you have little ones, you might want to mute now or remove them from the room. The pediatrician, again, telling what he saw inside that emergency room. He said that Miah Cerrillo, who you just heard from in that recorded video, was the first victim he encountered when he got to the ER. And then he told the committee what else he saw that day.
2 children whose bodies had been pulverized by bullets fired at them, decapitated, whose flesh had been ripped apart, that the only clue as their identities was a blood-splattered cartoon clothes still clinging to them, clinging for life and finding none. Keeping them safe from bacteria and brittle bones, I can do. But making sure our children are safe from guns, that's the job of our politicians and leaders.
Now, we also heard from Kimberly Robb. She has 2 kids who attended Robb Elementary. Her son survived the shooting, but her daughter Lexi did not.
I left my daughter at that school, and that decision will haunt me for the rest of my life. Somewhere out there, there is a mom listening to our testimony, thinking I can't even imagine their pain, not knowing that our reality will one day be hers, unless we act now.
I should mention that a bipartisan group of senators is in the middle of discussing gun reform. Texas Senator John Cornyn is the lead Republican negotiator, and he said in a recent Politico interview that he was not interested in, quote, restricting the rights of law-abiding citizens under the Second Amendment, but said it would be, quote, embarrassing if Uvalde didn't spark Congress to reach some sort of bipartisan legislative response. Sonia.
Okay, Ariel, thank you for that update. As lawmakers hear from that young Uvalde survivor, the community will once again honor one of the children who was killed 2 weeks ago. Today's the funeral for 10-year-old Annabelle Rodriguez. She was on the honor roll several times and loved school.